Sadie seems to want to come up to the front or sit on top of all the stuff. So I've put the dog bed partly on top of the stuff so that hopefully it's more comfortable for her. Weirdo. Yeah, had a very, very good sleep. When you see the pictures, you'll see that I was literally at times in a pile of puppies. Like I had Rosie with her head right here at one point, and I mean, first she was at my feet, and then she kind of like, so she was right behind my back, so I had her. And then when I was on my side, she was behind my knees, and then Sadie was right up here, and had her head. Anyway, it was really cute. And I figure, you know, if I'm tired enough, I'm just gonna fall asleep, and I will adapt, you know, to being in a pile of puppies. Out of all of my van camping and RV camping, I've only had 2 knocks on the RV, never on the van until last night. I mean, I'm glad there was a knock. I assumed it was somebody from the Shell station, but I was actually wrong. It was a guy who looked like a drug addict. He was kind of small, skinny, white guy, really like almost shaved short hair and just kind of scraggly looking. And so he knocked first, and I guess he didn't hear my reply because he was trying to open the doors. And he came around then to the passenger side to try those doors, and that's when I was like, "What are you doing?" You know, and then he's like, oh, sorry, you know, I didn't realize there was anyone in there. And it's like, okay. Anyway, so he leaves on his little BMX bike, and then he circles back around, and he's like, do you have a chain? I don't know if that's some kind of drug speak, but anyway, he wanted to know if I had a chain, and I just said, I don't know what you're talking about, please leave me alone. And he was like, oh, okay, sorry. And so, interestingly, like that was about midnight. I was woken up from a sound sleep, and probably the biggest problem with that was that I was awake for almost 2 hours, I think. Maybe about 2 hours. Anyway, that I wasn't, it was a little freaky, but I wasn't actually that scared. I guess, you know, if he hadn't knocked, I might have been more scared. But anyway, just the way he reacted, so yeah, my third experience of getting the knock. So let's see how the girls do. Oh, it looks like they're getting sleepy already. I'm gonna go around and close the door. Pretty section. I'm on the road 118 to Bracebridge. Oh, there they are. There's my feet. There's my foot. Other foot is here in Rosie's bottom. And it's got a little Sadie head upon it right now. I got one foot free. Then I got a leg here with the Rosie nose on it. And we're in Blind River. It's lovely. And I bet I'm gonna get cuddled by both of them at some point tonight. At least I hope so. This is morning 3 after night number 2 in Blind River. And wow, they were really good last night. Scared when cars came. But this morning, wow, I tried to take them to a quieter place to feed them, and that was not meant to be. They started ripping the van apart. So I had to feed them. And they're trying to climb in the front seat, so I'm just gonna try and get a coffee. see if I can do that without complete destruction. Or maybe you order at this window. Tim Hortons corporate, if you're watching this, I get how important your drive-through times are to you, because I admit there's been many times that I have like seen the lineup and gone, yeah, I don't have that kind of time. But having lineups is good, right? But the in-service in the restaurant suffers because it's not timed. It's not, to my knowledge, not monitored, you know, and they know that. So you can just have, comparatively, you know, if the drive-through is a 10 out of 10, you know, the in-restaurant service can be like a 4. Just saying. Blind River, it was good, peaceful, you know, and I think because it's on the main highway, east and west, you know, they're probably used to people having to pull over and sleep, so I didn't have, I had no hassles, no weirdos. This place is called Iron Bridge, and we're about an hour and a bit outside of Sault Ste. Marie. Rosie, what the hell? Oh, trying to eat everything. So anyway, I'm going to the Pet Value, and I'm gonna get them some really nice BONES, so that hopefully that will be more attractive than, you know, wreaking havoc. Because yeah, I mean, you can see in this weather, they're a little frustrated. They didn't want to come out of the van at first, but yet they have energy to burn. And I must admit, not a lot of fun standing out there with them, you know, trying to eat garbage, ew, and like, and getting soaked in the process. So, I'm gonna go inside this Flying J and maybe get myself another coffee, and then do a little shopping before I attempt to cross the border. I've got my Flying J card. No propane. Oh, coffee. Ah. Yay. Coffee. I'm gonna go with medium. Medium. I'm gonna go with a medium. Well, the verdict is clean bathrooms. Definitely recommend Flying J, Sault Ste. Marie. They are friendly, washrooms are clean, they've got laundry, and I do like the coffee. Myself up a laminated atlas. Awesome. Well, they've been, she was just eating a pair of my glasses with all the toys they have. My God. But, you know, I think getting a bit mischievous, just based on, you know, just based on being a bit bored. And I can't blame them for that. With this weather, and then, you know, what is this? Is this day 3 in the van? What? Because we left Toronto on Tuesday. Yeah, this is the 3rd day in the van. We're not even out of Canada yet, fuck. Okay, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. 17 minutes.
Head south toward Great Northern Road.
It says, welcome to the United States. I crossed and I want to go to Des Moines. I'm waiting for it to load the instructions.